How's it going, guys? Welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. This episode, hopefully we can get something in orbit to the moon, land something on it with a rover, and get everybody back home safely. But what you're looking at now is my attempt to get the rocket into space. It took a long time, and I figured it would, considering how long it took just to get something in orbit, and I knew that the landing and positioning around the moon was going to take quite a while. So what I did here is I recorded everything it took to get there, super sped it up, and compressed it down to about 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes of footage. In real time, this is probably 30 minutes of footage, so you're just getting a little glimpse of what I had to do. Here I am, you already saw me drop off the boosters. I am situating the apoapsis to about 100,000 meters or 100 kilometers, and from there I'm going to attempt to widen the orbit so we can get in a solid orbit around Kerbal. There go my larger fuel tanks. Here I am setting the maneuver. There they go. This one, I need to check the design because it's super wobbly. I can't fully accelerate without it going crazy. Look at that. I thought I put struts there, but I guess not. So right now I'm just burning towards my, I don't know what you call it, projected vector. It's right near prograde. It's essentially doing what prograde is doing, but it's widening the front end of the orbit. I don't know what you call that. There I go, dropping off my last fuel, my last spare fuel. This fuel I'm using now is what I intended for me to use to get to the moon's orbit and then to rendezvous with again to get back. But that's not how things play out, unfortunately. There we go. I've got a nice little periapsis there, I think of about 70 kilometers. And what I was trying to do here is I was trying to speed up time to get the moon to orbit around. Here I am trying to control. I thought you could go to the map and speed up time without actually controlling a vessel. You can't. So I couldn't speed up time faster than like 50 times, 50 or 100 times, and that's not near fast enough to get a lunar cycle out of it. So I said, screw it, we're gonna go anyway. That's about 10 degrees. Ideally, from what I've figured out, is you want about 45 degrees of lead on the moon. So there I am, I'm working my way around. And this is a lot more than 45 degrees. It's at like 180 degrees. But I figured if I made, I could just make another trip. So I would go around it twice, and that would be about 45 degrees each time. So here I am setting that up. It's taking a surprisingly small amount of burn to get out there. I was worried about running out of fuel, but I found out that what I really need to work on now is my my exiting the orbit, leaving orbit. I'm sorry, leaving Kerbal. That's where I use most of my fuel. In space, I'm not using that much fuel, but I need to work on my building efficiency when I'm constructing the exit rockets. So there we go. Trying to map out a nice... I'm trying to cut it to where the end of my orbit... There I go once around, and then I realize, oh lord, what have I done? That's not anywhere close. So I have to work on the inclination, and then I realize it's going to take a lot of fuel. So what I decided to do is I decided to try and tweak it some other way. I noticed that there's a small encounter there. I'm trying to tweak it some other way that won't use so much fuel. And I got it. There we go. So I just burned a little bit more, and here I come approaching Moon's orbit. And I should be captured soon. Yep, just adjusting that. I'm trying to get a low periapsis so I can have a successful orbit with the bulk of my craft. But when I go to undock my lander rover, it won't. I can adjust the apoapsis to become my new periapsis and land on the sunny side of the moon. Because in my last trial run, I've actually recorded this already. I failed. But I couldn't get on the lights on the dark side of the moon. I mean on the light side of the moon. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around once after I fix my orbit. And then from the apoapsis I'm going to burn retrograde until I can reduce my velocity enough to where I'll land on the right side of the moon, which is the light side. So here we go. Moving around to the other side of the moon. And you should see the video start any second now. Alright guys, we are successfully in moon orbit now. I'm near the periapsis of the orbit, but I wanted to stop before we got to the dark side of the moon because I need to recharge my battery packs so I can use my stuff. But what I want to do is, if you noticed, I accidentally launched my parachutes, I think. And I'm trying to see if I can get those back. There we go. Can you? He's nothing he can do. I might have to wait until I land. Hopefully the parachutes don't mess up. Let's do a quick once around of the craft. It's going to disattach here, and once these battery packs charge, and then hopefully I can ride these engines down to the surface, extend the landing gear. These solar panels will not be extended. I'm just doing that to help charge the batteries a little quicker. And then once we're down there, hopefully we can land safely, have enough fuel to get back up, which I think we should be fine. I didn't expect to have this much fuel left. I could probably get this entire craft back to Kerbal, but hopefully we can land the craft, drop the rover, ride around a little bit, and then come back up. Maybe leave the rover there. I don't know. We'll see. But I think those battery packs are... How much fuel do we have left? Plenty. Okay, so let's get back in the ship. Oop, wrong button. There you go, little buddy. There we go. Get inside. Alright, let's check out our battery packs. They're still charging. So let's feed all the charge to these battery packs here. Oops. Apparently I can't do more than one at once. There we go. Oh, apparently I have to watch it. So if you alt right click two things that can hold stuff, you can transfer between them. There we go. And this is a lot faster than the way I was doing it. Oops. Ouch. Plenty of battery packs on here, and these will charge while I'm down there, and then we should have them all charged up. So let's see. I wish I could pan. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But let's get this battery pack and that battery pack and charge that one up. There's two battery packs on the rover as well as two monopropellant thingies. Okay, and then we'll take what's left of this one and... Oops, wrong button. There we go. Alright guys, I think it's time we made a moon landing. Hopefully we can not die. So I'm gonna go ahead and F5 to quick save in case I mess this up so we can try again. But I guess the only place to go from here is up, so let's detach this. There we go, we're decoupled. Alright, I turn on our CS. Oh god, they're all shooting all over the place. Oh man. Okay, well we made it. Why are they all going crazy? Alright. Oh no. Oh, why can't I control this anymore? Alright, let's retract these solar panels. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now let's switch to this one, and let's... It looks like we're okay. Aha! I did it. Okay. Don't look like I can really steer this one that much, so let's switch back to the other one. Alright, we are successfully separated from the other craft. It looks like we have plenty of fuel. Liquid fuel deprived. Oh no. See what I did? I didn't, it used this fuel and not that fuel. So let's go ahead and quick load. Glad I did that. Okay. So not only do we need to make sure these batteries are charged, like they should be. Are they still charged? Yep, but we need to make sure we have fuel. So let's go ahead and get this one and that one And let's fill this tank up. That would have been bad. And oxidizer as well. So many setbacks. Oh man. Okay. I need to know if there's a way that I can keep that from happening. If I can make sure the fuel doesn't leave these specifically, I'll have to look into it. Alright, looks like we're gonna be okay. Hopefully I don't have to tap into this tank too much, but I want to bring as much fuel down as I can because I don't know how much it's going to take to land. So there we go. That's fuel. That's full. That's not full. So let's empty this out. So it looks like I'm going to get 2 full tanks from just this one, and then I'll just pull a little bit out of this one to fill up the 3rd tank. There we go. Oh, there we go. I was like, uh-oh, I'm out of fuel. It's not good. Okay. Actually, let's empty this one out first. There we go. Transfer all the fuel over. And look at that. Almost half full. So there we go. There we go. Top it off. Okay. Now. Oh, man. I hate that you can't do other things while that happens. I have to sit here and watch it. Almost full. Awesome. Done. Now let's turn off these things, because these things are messing me up. I'm trying to steer with my RCS thrusters and these are going off as well. And I don't want that to happen. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now we swing it around and get... I don't have any on top, I don't think. Oh, I have some on the back, though. I can't get it. Oh, I can't get it. There it is. Turn you off. Okay. So now I should be able to retract all of these solar panels. There we go. I'll wait till they're fully retracted before I try and do this. Alright, we are controlling from here. Let's make sure. Okay, flipped. Flipped. Alright. Now we're going to save again, just to make sure. And now we're going to decouple. So let's go. There we go. Let's turn on the RCS. Look, they're still acting all goofy. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well I bumped it. So I guess that's... okay. That works, I guess. Let's make sure all the engines are on. Okay. Looks good. Let's go ahead and turn the ship. I wish I could... This is frustrating. They're just blowing in every direction. Okay, well I haven't figured out how to use RCS apparently. Oh god. Oh, I'm totally gonna break one of those solar panels off. I know it. Oh no, run away. Okay, let's... oh. Retract, retract, retract. Retract! Retract! Oh, that one's so gone. Oh, look, we're okay. Okay, let's turn... let's try and get these spacecrafts away from each other. Oh. Okay, bump. Okay, I think if I just fast forward time, they'll drift away from each other. Okay, there we go. Get away from me. Okay. This is going to be really difficult to dock back up without RCS, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to try and get back home after this. So we're in orbit now. And the part in the orbit that I want to land here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride this orbit around once. And then when I get to the periapsis, I'm going to shrink the apoapsis down, so I'm in a nice circular orbit. And then from there, I'm going to go to the apoapsis and try and narrow it down to land on the sunny side. So let's try that. Actually, wait. If I'm moving slowest at the apoapsis, I'll just do this. I know what I'll do. I will slow myself down. Okay. And now let's set a waypoint, maneuver here. And we're going to burn retrograde until we land. That looks like a good spot. Sure, why not? We'll land there. Alright, that is 20 minutes away. Speed up time a little bit. And it shouldn't take that much burn. I see 69 meters per second. Delta V. Delta V being the change in velocity that you need to accomplish your maneuver. So that's not bad. That shouldn't use much fuel considering how small this craft is. Alright. So we're coming up on the thing. I'm going to do it now. Turn off SAS. Okay. I'll need to burn retrograde, which should be this direction. Okay. Oh, well, that's not good. I'm spinning. Okay, so something is wrong. Let's see. Let's try and fix it. Okay. That was weird. So let's go back to retrograde. I have a feeling my rover is getting in the way of the thrust. Oh man. Yeah, it wants to turn. No, it's not working. I think my rover's in the way. See this one right here? I think it's blocking the thrust from this one. I don't know if the game's that complex, but that would make sense because I'm spinning in that direction. So let's try something real fast. Let's try and decouple this. Just let that float off into space. And now let's try to position ourselves again. Retrograde. Okay, and let's see if it's still acting up like that. Oh, my SAS is messed up. Okay. So I'll have to manually pilot this the whole way. So that's good. Okay. Oh, okay. So we didn't use really any fuel, and we are good on a crash course on the moon, so let's go! Oh man, this is getting hard. That poor little rover. Oh wait, there he is. There's somewhere. He couldn't come along for the ride because I'm a poor builder, because I didn't think this game was that realistic. So what, if for anyone who doesn't understand what happened, I think my rover was directly beneath one of my thrusters. And what that caused was my own thrust was hitting the body of my own craft. So that thruster's force was completely negated because it was acting on the ship itself. So there was a net force of 0. Well, the other 2 engines, or the other 5 engines, weren't. So there was no force on one of the corners and my center of thrust was off, and it was making me spin whenever I accelerated. So I think that's what happened. I'll have to plan around that. I thought about moving the thrusters to the outside, and I should have done that because then it wouldn't have affected it wouldn't have been affected by the rover. So let's see. Let's go up in here. And let's try and get a moon landing down. Okay. Let's see my altitude. And I'm only moving 400 meters per second. That's not that fast. Let's position ourselves retrograde. Okay, and check the landing gear. Landing gear looks good. Check the lights. Boop. Okay, so let's... Yeah, see, the SAS is messed up. That's weird. I'm gonna have to look into why it did that. If anyone knows why my SAS is all goofy, you should let me know. So I'm gonna go down to about... I don't know. Oh, that's enough. Okay. I'm gonna go down to about 50,000, and then I think... Let's see how much... Okay, so I can kill my velocity pretty well. I'm gonna bring it down to about 400. Okay, and I'm not using that much fuel. There we go. So I'm gonna bring us down to about 20,000, I guess. Because I can slow myself down pretty quick. So let's get down to 10,000. Why does it look like the ground is coming so fast? Okay. So let's... It's gonna be close, guys. Alright, so I'm basically hovering now, which is good, but my retrograde vector moved because I kind of negated all of my thrust. So I want to keep my position in the retrograde vector so I can negate any momentum that I have. See, I took off again, so this is hard. Oh no. Okay. So time to relax and try and not crash. I'm gonna wait till like 500 meters before I attempt to burn. I'm not sure how fast I can hit the ground and still land. So let's wait it out. Let's kick these on just a little bit, just to keep ourselves from going any faster. Okay. Looks like we're pretty close to the ground, so I'm going to just ride this out. Okay. Looks like we're almost there. And killed it. Oh, yes! Oh, man, we did it. That was so awesome. Oh, man, that was sick. I totally don't have enough fuel to get home, though, because I wasted all my fuel trying to land. Oh, man, that was fun. And I landed on the moon. So I think the next step is obvious. Murphy hasn't got to do anything this turn, this mission, so he's going to get to plant the flag. Good old Murphy. Look at him go. Let's see. I put these ladders here. I don't know if they're going to work. Oh no, Murphy. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Look at this, guys. We did it. We made it to the moon. Sans rover, but we made it to the moon. And I think that's a big deal. because I've only been playing this game for 3 days, and I'm really proud of myself right now. Woo! I really wish I had my car to roll around on, though. That thing was so fun. I test drove it at the landing strip, and it worked perfectly. But it messed up my thrust, so I'm pretty sure I can make a really simple change to this. Move these out here, and move these to like on the sides of here, or on the bottom or something, and I think that wouldn't have happened. I think we would have been fine. Another thing I think is I could have made this a much wider base, and made this lower, so I didn't have such a high center of gravity, because I think that really messed up my, made landing very difficult, but it's probably just inexperience more than anything. But man, it's so awesome. I don't know how to get the rest of my Kerbals out here, so I just have this Kerbal here, and he's gonna plant a flag somewhere. He's gonna plant it right here. You go, little guy. Bam! First moon landing. On this day, what was his name? Murphy? Murphy, Kerbal, or what's their name? Murphy plants this flag on the moon. One small step for Kerbal, one giant leap for Kerbalkind. Yeah! Oh man, this is so fun. Woo! Now, let's see if we can get home. I don't think we can, but I'd like to try. Largely because my parachutes, I think, broke. Actually, I think I can just... I think I've deployed my parachutes. So let's see if we can get a guy up there to pack them up. Because I know you can repack your parachutes, but I think they might have broken. So let's try... Oh. Boop. Get up there. No, I don't think. Let's get you on this solar panel. Oh no. Oh, this is hard. Okay. No, he can't repack the parachutes. So unfortunately these guys are stuck. And I don't have the RCS boosters working because I don't know how to work them. But what we can do is we can extend our solar panels and make this look like a cool lunar base. And they can just chill out here until we get another moon mission and they can hop aboard. Next moon mission I'll bring an extra capsule, and then we'll bring a rover with some extra seats and we'll save these guys. It'll be a lot of fun. But that's all the time I have for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Aaron, and I'll see you next time.